Welcome again, this is Chef Lau and this is Cooking at Home with New Zealand Creamery. I'm gonna cook for you a very elegant dish that you can serve for dinner. It's called garlic prawns with calamansi butter sauce. First of all, you need prawns, or you could use just shrimp. Make sure it's a little bit big. What I did was I took out the heads and I just left the tail part. So what did I do with the shrimp heads and the shell? I'm gonna make shrimp stock. This packs a ton of shrimp flavor. And this is actually going to be the base of our sauce. So how to make shrimp stock? Okay, all you need is to heat up a pot like this. Then you just drop the shells. I'm actually cooking the shrimps first before I'm actually gonna put water. So I'm not just gonna cook it, I'm actually gonna press the heads like this. As you can see, you will release all the flavor inside the head. So you can see the color of the shrimp heads is turning bright. Now when you see your shrimp heads are already changed color like this, that's when you actually put the water. Now, you just let this simmer for roughly 30 to 45 minutes. So now our shrimp stock has reduced. We're gonna strain it. You want to press all of the nice juices that's trapped inside the shrimp heads. That's where all the flavor is. Now, we're gonna let this simmer, and then to this sauce, we're gonna add some onions. You can also use shallots, it's actually more flavorful. And then you want to let this simmer and reduce until almost completely evaporated. Now it's time to add a little bit of sour notes. This is calamansi juice. I'm just gonna put maybe a teaspoon, and then I'm gonna add the butter. Now what I did with the butter is I made it to like small cubes. Very important that you want your butter to be cold. That way, when you add it to your sauce, it's not gonna separate. And it's very important that you want to reduce the heat of your sauce. You don't want this boiling because this will separate the fats of your butter. So you add it maybe just 3 at a time. And then what you do is you want to swirl it. You can see it's slowly melting. Keep adding butter. This technique in French is called monter au beurre. Beurre is French for butter. So you're actually melting the butter slowly and incorporating it in your sauce. And then when you see your butter is nice and melted but still the fats are not separating, this is the time when you add a little bit of cream. At this point, you want to season your sauce, and I'm just using salt and pepper. At this point, you want to taste your sauce. What you're looking for is the balance of the richness of the Queensland butter with the cream and the nice acidity or sour flavor from the calamansi. So let's taste. Definitely the richness of the butter is there, but at the same time, the kick of the calamansi is also there. So that's what you're looking for. If it's too sour, you can just add a little bit more cream or just add more butter. There. So our sauce is actually done. We're just gonna cook the prawns. So now, what we have here is the prawns that we took out the heads and the shell. Now, if your prawns are really big, you may want to devein, meaning take out the black digestive part of the prawns. So what we do is we just season it with salt and sweet paprika. If you can't find sweet paprika, you can use smoky paprika, fine. And you just mix this all. The paprika spice will give your shrimp a little bit of that smoky flavor. Now with a hot pan, we're gonna put in the butter, and then we're gonna sear the prawns. So it's important that your pan is quite hot. Wait until your butter here kind of changes color like brownish, like as you can see. And then we're gonna put in the garlic. And then I'm gonna add to this some fresh herbs. With shrimps, I like to use actually fresh tarragon. Tarragon is perfect with seafood. And then we put our shrimps or prawns. This will literally take less than a minute. You don't want to overcook your shrimp. So our shrimps is actually cooked already. So I'm just gonna take this out. Never ever overcook your seafood. So first of all, I'm just gonna put this nice calamansi butter sauce here, spread it all over the plate. Then I'm just gonna arrange all this nice shrimp around. And then I'm gonna add all this nice garlic, tarragon, butter to make this dish super rich, super delicious. Your shrimp dinners will never be the same if you try this dish. Just finish it with more fresh tarragon. So here we have garlic prawns with calamansi butter sauce using Queensland butter. Again, thank you so much. This is Chef Lau, and this is Cooking at Home with New Zealand Creamery.